Hi, welcome on my YouTube channel. My name is Davy. I would like to read you an essay that I wrote a few days ago talking about fundamental skills matter. I want to go ahead and read it and then I will comment on top of it, and you can follow me on Twitter or on X to have a little bit more detail to discuss this. But I believe this is really important. Fundamental skills matter. In a world where AI is changing the way we live, work, and interact with our surroundings, mastering fundamental skills is even more important than ever before. Let me explain. I'm a software engineer. I love coming up with ideas, concepts, solutions to problems, then crafting them. It's all started with the craft of writing code. It took years of grinding, learning from nasty bugs, and gaining a sense of mastery. That sense of mastery allows me to quickly detect patterns, good and or bad. Your fundamental skills allow you to better navigate a chaotic solution. AI tools such as Claude, Cursor, Codex have taken that craft away from developers and turned them into code reviewer. No, writing code is not the only task software people do. As mentioned above, there's a whole set of activities, but writing code was the ultimate tool to bring the previous steps to life. When AI tools like Claude, Cursor, Codex generate 100 words per second, you can only rely on your fundamentals knowledge to identify the good from the bad patterns. When building a personal project, Claude Sonnet created a class as a wrapper to handle database matter. It worked out of the box. I could create the database without looking at the code. Yes, I tab and blindly accept its implementation. No harm was done to anyone. It's just a private, personal pet project. Was it though? I started getting notification from my DB provider that the connection limit threshold has been reached. I prompted Claude to use a singleton pattern which fixed the issue. It may seem obvious to a lot of people, but without a fundamental understanding of the issue and the possible solutions, you might end up in an error loop with your AI assistant. I invite you to comment in this video and let me know what you think really about this. But here's my main point. Fundamental skills will help you fix high-level abstraction when issues occur, and they will occur. Mastering a programming language will help you understand frameworks, build on top of it when things go sideways. Mastering engine architecture will help you understand issues when they occur. Mastering copywriting will allow you to masterfully use AI for writing. Mastering fundamental programming concept will make your collaboration with AI tools more productive. You can apply this logic to other concepts in life. How do you improve your fundamental skills? The answer is pretty simple. Learn the lower level of any abstraction. The lower level. Let's take some example in computer programming. Learn CSS before you use Tailwind CSS. Learn JavaScript concept before you use any JavaScript-based frameworks. Learn how engine works before anything built on top of that engine, before using anything built on top of that engine. Write without AI-assisted technology and learn copywriting skills. For many years, while running my company Hackages, in our hiring process, I always said the following. If you travel for weeks in the desert by car with only one copilot, the copilot is the person that I was trying to hire, you have the choice between two people. One who knows how to drive the car and another one who knows how the engine works and can drive. Which one will you pick? I'll let you decide which one you pick. How deep should you go in order to really have a fundamental knowledge of anything? How deep? It depends on what your goals are. Some people will develop a programming language from scratch to better understand the inner working of languages. That's really deep. Some people will rebuild a framework or library from scratch to better understand the hidden mechanisms of such technologies. At Hackages, we have an exercise where we invite people to rebuild RxJS from scratch. It's an example of how deep you can go to just become better at things. In the AI-first world, you might not have the time and patience to dig so deep, as tools like Claude and ChatGPT can quickly surface information without you understanding the inner workings of the matter. So if you're stuck building fundamental knowledge, I feel you, but you're not alone. Here are my advice. Push through. Build simple projects without any AI-assisted tool. Learn design patterns and anti-design patterns. Try rebuilding a tool such as jQuery, Lodash, or the equivalent in your programming language, your preferred programming language. Learn test-driven development, TDD. It will be your superpower while working with AI. Break stuff and try to rebuild them from scratch. Take an hour a day and iterate on the ideas mentioned above. Keep asking yourself, how does this work? There is no quick solution, but steady progress will get you there. On the other side of this experience, you will engage with AI-assisted tools with renewed confidence in your ability to manage them. That's right. We are all becoming manager of these tools. That's it for today. My name is Davy. I'm building Hackages, and it's an AI-assisted learning platform that allows people, anyone, to build strong fundamental skills. But my point here with this article is really to sound a wake-up alarm to anyone that want to build digital things. Of course, goals are different. If you want to quickly validate an idea, build a product that will be used by millions, going from 0 to 60 has been like AI brings you there in a manner you can't imagine. It's really fast. And I hope get past that period, you can still use the vibe coding approach. But I guarantee you that something's gonna break. And of course, AI tools can regenerate your entire application in the blink of an eye. That is right, that is true. But what you should keep in mind there is the moment you think, oh, I can just rebuild the entire platform by a few prompts and things like that, it won't generate the same thing because these tools are not deterministic. But if you start using things like TDD, this practice will allow you to strengthen the kind of application you build and allow you to iterate with confidence. And before AI, we were already doing that. So things haven't changed. Actually, it exponentially became more important to use these techniques. So that's it for this essay. You can follow me on Twitter, and I'm gonna keep writing and try to bring my understanding of the world around us via this little video and essay. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.